It's about a traveler that's going through the woods. And he comes up to a fork in the road, or a fork in the trail. And the first trail is well worn out. It looks to be the one that's taken. And there's another one that Frost looks at. It's a trail that's not well traveled. It looks to be the riskier trail. It looks to be the trail that is not taken. And Robert Frost said, 2 roads diverge in a yellow wood. I took the one less traveled, and it made the difference. And today we celebrate the difference. I had the pleasure of serving side by side with each one of these leaders that we gather today. And it's an honor to represent the organization in celebrating your service. Thanking you for the difference that you made on that road less traveled. The fact that you followed your moral compass. The fact that you told others on the trail to follow me, and you led us to success. There are a lot of leaders that you left in the formation when you retired, but I will tell you, there are none like you. And that's what we gather here for today, to recognize the distinct difference that you make. So congratulations. Well-earned honor for you and your families. And we hope you'll keep coming around, because again, you made the difference. You made the difference. And then last, to soldiers that are here in the audience, still in uniform.
I knew Chief Martin when he was an E4 at Troop Command. And one thing I always remember with him was he was always wanting to show he knew his job and he could do his job and help anybody regardless of their rank. His impact as a warrant officer grew as he became a warrant officer, mentoring lower and senior superiors. Instruction and mentorship. He served as an instructor at the Warrant Officer Candidate course, mentoring the new warrant officers and mentoring other warrant officers along the way. He was known as the problem solver, known as the go-to person for solutions, and especially in pay systems at the USPF&O, always going above and beyond to resolve issues. His community involvement. He's a great friend to many and deeply involved in his church, embodying the spirit of an outstanding warrant officer. Please join me in celebrating these incredible achievements of CW5 for Law and CW5 Martin. Their legacy will continue to inspire generations of warrant officers. Thank you.
National Guard Warrant Officer Hall of Fame, CW5 retired, Glenn Martin. CW5 Martin's 30-year military career in the United States Navy and South Carolina Army National Guard is a testament to his extraordinary dedication in pursuit of challenging assignments. His most recent role was the USPFO Pay and Exam Chief for the South Carolina Army National Guard, where he excelled for over 7 years. In this capacity, he successfully guided the state through complex implementations of the automated time and attendance production system and the Defense Joint Military Pay System, and oversaw the mobilization of over 5,000 soldiers. His expertise in pay processes garnered national attention, leading to collaborations with other states, the National Guard Bureau, and the Defense Finance Accounting Service. Prior to this, he served as the Warrant Officer Candidate School course manager and senior instructor, where his leadership contributed to a 100% accreditation rating from the U.S. Army Training and Doctrine Command in 2013. His commitment extended beyond his military duties as he actively participated in fundraising activities and contributed to the Airport High School Junior ROTC Drill Team Booster Club. Recognized as the Major Subordinate Command Family of the Year in 2013, Glenn was instrumental in reviving the South Carolina Warrant Officer Association's Swamp Fox chapter. His dedication to service continued even in retirement, as he became the senior pastor at Edgewood Pentecostal Holiness Church while still serving in the South Carolina Army National Guard. Glenn's compassion is evident in his ministry work and extraordinary dedication to family. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome CW5 Martin.
Right. This morning I will not call anyone a jackleg, so those of you in the audience that's familiar with it, you're safe. I'm honored and humbled to be here today. When I asked Amy to marry me, I promised her she would be second only to God. And in that order, I'm thankful today: God, family, and guard. First, I thank God for always guiding my path, even when I chose not to follow them at times. He never left me, nor forsook me. Truly, He has blessed me. Second, I thank my family. Amy has always been my rock and my accountability partner. She sacrificed more than me for me to be here today. Every anniversary and birthday I had to drill. Yet she supported my career. Family of the Year 3 times, all because of her. Then my sons, they were always proud of Dad, and I included them in my career. Elijah was 2 when 9/11 happened, and I was put on orders that day. He couldn't say Armory, but would say Army Man House each day I left. Elijah even briefed OCS candidates at Gettysburg. Both boys would accompany me on staff rides, and I was able to take my family on a lot of TY trips with me, and I'm thankful for that. Third, I thank the National Guard. You may say I was destined to be in the military. I had an uncle who fought the Marine Corps in Iwo Jima. My dad served in Vietnam with the Marine Corps. When it came time for me to serve, my dad said any branch, as long as it was Marines or Navy. I was 90 pounds when I graduated from the high school, and I went to the Marines to enlist, and they said, son, you need to go next door. They need little guys in the Navy, don't some Marines. I was not going to go on anything designed to sink, so I went to the surface fleet. After 12 years with the Navy, at a brief break, I joined the Guard in 2000. Started at 59th Troop Command with my fellow inductee, Smitty Falal, and Chief Jennings. The National Guard isn't simply a component of the Army, it's a family. In 2007, I was pinned as a warrant officer in Fort McClellan, Alabama, by the person who made me want to be a warrant officer, CW5 Jan Reddy, and by the person who has been my mentor, the one I would go to for advice, and my friend, CW5 Gene Abrahamson. We had a repinning in Columbia. Here I was pinned by those most influential in my life: my wife, my oldest son Elijah, and my dad. When my life is through on this earth, I hope to stand before God and hear, you kept the pace, you finished the race, well done, my good and faithful servant. My military career is over. I kept the pace, I finished the race. Today I'm told, well done, our good and faithful soldier. Thank you.